The member from Dufferin-Caledon.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Children and Youth Services. Last week, as soon as the news broke that children with autism over 5 years old would no longer receive intensive behavioural intervention, I started hearing from families who were devastated by the minister and her broken promise. Families like the Sturgeons, whose son Daniel turned 5 this past November, has been on a waiting list for 2 years. Now, the minister's removed Daniel from the wait list because he's 5. Shame. Just imagine how devastated that is to be so close to receiving this necessary support and then having it ripped away from you. Shame. Families like the Sturgeons just don't trust you to do the right thing. Shame. Will the minister do the right thing today and reverse her decision to remove children like Daniel from accessing IBI therapy?
Thank you. Minister of Children and Youth Services.
Well, Speaker, I think it's important to note that the $333 million is entirely for new services and programs for children. Let's not lose sight of that. And thank you. And Speaker, as the Premier mentioned, the program also involves creating 16,000 new spaces for children to receive the therapies they need in the appropriate developmental window. And as children over 5 transition off the IBI wait list, they will receive more services under the new integrated autism program. We're going to work directly with families, Speaker, to work on transition planning to make sure they get the services they need, and there'll be new early diagnosis pilots as well, Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
The minister wants to talk about other issues. I want to talk about the children over 5 who have been removed from a waiting list. You know, you made great hay talking about how there was going to be no more wait lists. I don't think anybody thought no more wait list means you're off. Another family, the McIsaac's son, Dale, was diagnosed with autism in June of 2020.
Come to order.
Real families. It's not a laughing matter. Another family, the McIsaac's, their son Dale was diagnosed with autism in June 2013. Dale turned 6 on April 2nd. Now there's no hope for him to receive IBI therapy from the province, and giving $8,000 to the McIsaac's to find their own supports until the solution while this family is currently paying over $16,000 per year for 8 hours of therapy. Speaker, when will the minister provide real support for families with children with autism?
Be seated, please. Be seated, please. Thank you. Minister.
I think $330 million is real money. It is real support. And the cost, Speaker, of inaction is too high. We know the prevalence rates are up. The wait lists are far too high. And if we do nothing, Speaker, those wait lists will go from 1 or 2 years to 5 years by 2018. That's unacceptable to me. That's unacceptable to this government. And we will provide direct support to families wherever they are in this journey to the new program, Speaker. I think if the member is asking me that we should somehow further changes, I think what she's suggesting is it prevent children under the age of 5 from receiving the interventions when they need it most. Clinical experts have advised the Speaker about the appropriate developmental windows.
The member from Dufferin-Caledon is warned. You have a wrap-up sentence.
Thank you, Speaker. It's also important to note that the one-time funding for families who have children over the age of 5 coming off the list will receive enhanced ABA support when that $8,000 expires, and there'll be more support.